All right, guys, I have a Tuesday morning editorial for you, and it's another one where a public official allegedly did a no-no with a juvenile. No-no. Let's see what's going on. Thank you, WSAZ.com, out of Boone County, West Virginia. A Marmot police officer and former Charleston firefighter is facing charges of sexual assault. According to West Virginia State Police, Christopher Osborne, 25, faces 2 counts of second-degree sexual assault. Troopers say one of the victims is a juvenile. According to the criminal complaint, on January 25, 2021, troopers received a complaint about a sexual assault that happened at the Danville Fire Department. Danville Fire Chief Justin Chafin said, quote, "Very shocking to us. We never figured anything like that would happen here. It's never happened here that I know of. I've been here for over 20 years, and nothing like this has ever happened inside the fire station." The victim, a juvenile, told troopers she was sexually assaulted by Osborne once in the bunk room at the fire department earlier that week. The victim said Osborne forcibly made her engage in sexual intercourse against her will. Fire Chief Chafin told WSAZ, "We got what we could off of our video camera system here in the station to correlate with any events that may have occurred. We gave it to the state police, handed everything over that we could to them to help with their investigation. We've been fully cooperative with the West Virginia State Police the entire time and will continue to do so through the process." Troopers reviewed surveillance footage which showed Osborne and the victim leaving the TV room of the department together and then entering the bunk room. Chief Chafin said as soon as they were notified about the criminal investigation, they dismissed Osborne from the Danville Fire Department, where he has been an active member for the past 9 years. Chief Chafin said, "We fully dismissed him from the department. He's no longer a member here or associated with us or anything, so we have nothing else with him. We're very saddened to hear about it, very sympathetic and saddened toward the victim and her family. We just hope the restitution can come through the court system." WSAZ reached out to Marmot Police Department officials who said they immediately suspended Osborne without pay when hearing about the investigation last Monday. Marmot Police Chief John Perrine said in a statement, "We were made aware on Monday, February 1st, by the West Virginia State Police that part-time officer Chris Osborne was under criminal investigation. Pursuant with our policies, Mr. Osborne was immediately issued a letter of suspension pending the outcome of his investigation. The Marmot Police Department recognizes the serious nature of the allegations made towards Officer Osborne. Officer Osborne is afforded due process and the presumption of innocence until he is adjudicated by a court of law." The city of Charleston also released a statement on behalf of Charleston Fire Chief Sean Wanner. Christopher Osborne was hired as a probationary firefighter on October 13, 2020. On January 26, 2021, the Charleston Fire Department became aware of an active criminal investigation against Mr. Osborne. He was immediately placed on unpaid leave, and a Charleston Fire Department investigation was opened. Today, the city received a copy of warrants for Mr. Osborne's arrest, alleging he committed 2 felony offenses. Although the charges against Mr. Osborne are allegations at this point, law enforcement has determined that probable cause does exist, and therefore our investigation found just cause to terminate his employment, effective immediately. The Charleston Fire Department prides itself on employing men and women of good character that protect and serve the city and its residents. Osborne was arrested and taken to Southwestern Regional Jail. Okay, so this Chris Osborne is now facing charges on these allegations. And, you know, the one Fire Chief Wanner, he said that he was told by law enforcement that there's probable cause that exists to go forth with the charges and to arrest him, basically. But remember, the other chief said, "We got what we could off of our video camera system to correlate the events that may have occurred." So they have video cameras inside the fire department. That's kind of weird. That the fire people that live there basically, stay there so they can respond to calls all night. are being video recorded. That's like having video cameras in my house here, inside the house, not outside. Um, but I guess there are no cameras in the bunk room. But that's the charge. The allegations is that this juvenile was forced to have sex through in the bunk room by this guy. I don't know. You'd think that somebody that's either part-time or full-time police officer would be there to protect and serve, not just serve himself up. I don't know. There's not a whole lot I can say about this other than this guy's pretty much another person that wore a badge. He wore two badges, fire department and police department. And he's got these allegations. And if it turns out to be true, how many people, when he worked as in the capacity of a patrol officer, how many women did he either sexually harass or even maybe assault? Hey, it's okay. Ooh, why are you touching me? What do you guys think? I'm lost on this one. Other than this guy appears, through allegations, to be a dirtbag. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. I got more coming this week. Community Leo Watch. Watch the Leos. That's law enforcement officers to include those that double as firefighters and jump in the bunk room and from coast to coast.